What is up, everybody? I'm your Legendary Commander, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In this video, we're going to talk about Shatter and how to use it properly. Now, Shatter around my D&D table is very loved, and for good reason. The enemy takes 3d8 thunder damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. If he fails this, he takes full damage, otherwise he still takes half. This, like Magic Missile, is another good spell for a spell dump. A spell dump is where you dump every bit of energy you can, all the spells you can, as fast as you can, into damaging an opponent quickly. That way you can kill it before he can do a lot of damage, or at least getting that damage out there so he can't hurt you as much over time. It is also an area effect attack, so you don't actually have to hit your target with this, you just have to put it near them, within the 10-foot radius to be exact. So the fact that it's an automatic hit makes it great for hitting enemies who have a concentration spell going. For example, if someone has Bless or Bane going, this could be used to disrupt that. If they're casting Mage Armor on somebody, well, you can undo their Mage Armor if you can break their concentration. So, much like Magic Missile, if you haven't seen that, check that one out. It's great for doing this task. It is important to note that Bless will aid in their saving throw, while it will not help you at all when you cast Shatter. It's also good, or if not better, for an enemy who has cast Mirror Image. Since the spell doesn't rely on actually hitting the target, it can actually damage the target no matter what, meaning, well, if the character is low on health and has cast Mirror Image to save themselves, well, now they're gonna get hurt anyway. Now let's see that saving throw fail, right? Yeah, that's the hope. Shatter is probably one of the most effective spells against weak enemies, though. Weak enemies are already lower in health, which means even if they pass their saving throw, they're likely to die, and if they don't die, they're gonna be really messed up. If you can find a cluster of weak enemies, you can use Shatter to damage them all. So, if you happen to be in a large battle and you need to reduce their action economy, the easiest way to do that would be to find the nearest cluster, 3, maybe even 4 enemies, and cast Shatter. If they all have really low health, well, they're probably all going to be dead. If not, well, at least you injured them. And who knows, somebody with Magic Missile might be able to come by and finish that up. Now, Shatter does lose a little bit of his luster when you end up taking on individual enemies, because there are other spells that can do the damage most of the time better. But again, if the enemy is hard to hit, it's really good for that. And so individual enemies, it's a little less likely you'll want to use Shatter, because you might have a better spell, but Shatter can still get the job done. Now, with any spell system, there are some shortfalls, and basically with Shatter, it is that if your guys are in the area with casting Shatter, they get hit as well, so you can't cast this by any means close to you. Most of the time, though, you can jump to disengage and get pretty creative where you play Shatter, making most of the time it not being an issue. However, sometimes you really get intermixed, and Shatter is just not a good idea because you're going to hurt everyone. Or maybe you might as well just hurt everyone because it'll end the battle. Just remember, in D&D, if you do this, people are going to be pretty mad at you. But guys, that is how you should use Shatter. If you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to tell your friends. But y'all take care. And I'll catch you next time.